Hello guys, welcome back to another Hearthstone Battlegrounds match. We have two offers to us today. We have Yogg and Maiev Shadowsong. Now, Maiev's actually pretty awesome, but I think I'm gonna play Yogg. Because sometimes you just gotta believe in the RNG. Confirm. So, what is Yogg's hero power? Well, Yogg gives you the ability to believe in the RNG. Just let it take you. I like to imagine that you're in an airplane, a private jet, if you will, that Yogg drives. And you just get on that private jet, and you say, "Sir, I'll have a martini." And he says, "I got you," in a demon voice. Here, I got a demon voice.
I got you.
And then, he takes you to the end of the Hearthstone Battlegrounds match. You might win, you might lose. Regardless, you're having fun. Let's do it. So, in order to use Yogg, you have to click this little button down here, puzzle box, and he will pick a random minion that Bob has offered and then buff it with a 1/1. Both of these options are actually pretty okay if I want to go into mech. Let's see what we have here. Pirates and dragons, elementals. Might be able to play mech here. Let's do it. Sometimes you roll. Let's try and get a micro. We got it. Let's go ahead and freeze that. We'll hold one more gold here. So, getting a minion is theoretically, or factually, cheaper than buying a minion outright. The problem is you have to deal with the RNG. There are ways to get around this RNG, to use it to your advantage. We'll try and explore that later on, see if anything pops up. But that's what we're going to do here. Now, we grabbed a little microbot, which he gets +1 attack every turn, so he'll naturally buff up over time. And I need to decide whether or not I want to commit to this guy. And we'll see what we get offered here. We have been offered no token yet, which makes it really hard for me to move in this micro machine, but also get value on the field. So, we're gonna commit, actually. I think I'm just gonna go ahead and get it. I just don't like these cards. One of the cool things about Yogg is, in other videos I've showed you guys that if you get tokens on turn 2 or turn 1, you can use that on turn 3 to get your board full of 3 minions usually. With Yogg, you can kind of skip that, because you'll have 5 gold available to you. Down here on the bottom right, his hero power costs 2, and the minions only cost 3. So you'll be able to spin those as you need to get 3 bodies on the board. That's why he's pretty strong on the early game. So let's see that in practice. Oh my god, all these offers. I don't really like. I guess the best one here would be the Hyena, or this one if I just want to hold on. I was hoping to get a 40-0 game, but that's okay. Let's buy the micro machine. Actually, let's see if we can get lucky with RNG. Because I can buy this no matter what. Let's see if we can hit it to air. Come on. Sometimes you gotta believe in the Yogg, but the Yogg don't believe in you. We'll grab 2 micro machines and hope that we find a third later on. Let's see if anyone else is going mech yet. Just me so far. Everyone else has gotten beasts and demons. Okay. So we'll have a good chance to find this micro machine. I think. So don't quote me on this. But every Tavern tier, each card has a certain amount of cards that are available to be picked up. In the case... Oh my god, I just got wrecked because of my death rattle. This card that I had over here has taunt, but it does 1 damage to everybody on the field. And it kind of wrecked me. What was I talking about? I was talking about something. Oh my god, I totally forgot. Let's try and get this guy. Micro main, please. Yes! That's actually huge. Because now I can roll. Alright. We'll play Micro Machine here. Micro Mummy, and then I think I'm going to get this Elemental so I can have tokens to trade out later on. Divine Shield wouldn't be bad here. Oh, I was talking about something, and now my brain is gone. Oh, well. Here we are. Oh! The amount of minions that are in a Tavern tier. So there's a certain amount of minions in each Tavern tier. There is 15 at tier 2, if I remember correctly, 18 at tier 1, and then, of course, it cascades down throughout the Tavern tier. So the lower value cards at tier 1 and tier 2, there's plenty of, and the higher value cards, tier 5 and tier 6, there's a limited amount. And if you see someone else having like 4 or 5, there's a good chance you're not going to find one if you roll. So you want to kind of keep an eye on your opponent's boards and see what they have if you're looking for certain compositions. Nailed it. That's what I wanted to say. A dev mentioned that on Twitter somewhere, but I don't have the exact numbers on hand. You can definitely look those up though if you would like. Okay, let's go ahead and tech up. And my god, we have been getting offered these unstable ghouls. The fun part here is I can actually... Okay. You know what? Let's RNG it. If I hit one of these two, big boy plays. Come on. Oh my god. Big boy plays. We're getting a triple. We're getting a triple. So we grab these guys. The only problem with this is it does deal 1 damage to all minions twice. It's gonna kill my microbot. Rip. That's okay though. This card's actually really good with elementals. I might make a transition into elementals here. We're just riding the Yogg train. Let's put this in the front. That way it dies first, hopefully before this dies. So what this card does, I picked it up because it's a nice 6/3 body. Whenever you buy elementals, your further leftmost minion will get buffed for each elemental that you've played. So you can buff minions like crazy if you would like. And obviously I would like to do that. It'll come down to your rolls and the amount of elementals you fight, but we're kind of chunking right now. Beautiful. Carry us, Yogg. Take us to the promised land. Oh my god. Oh my god. We are gaming. Okay, so I want both these cards. I don't mind if the other ones come in. We're going to go ahead and Yogg here because I have a 50% chance to find these two rather than getting these two. So let's see what happens. Either of those two is fine. That's okay. Not the worst. Let's go ahead and grab our micro machine. We'll get a buff here into a tier 3. Go ahead and play him. We'll see what we find. We find a security rover, a Bulver Bond, as well as a floating watcher. Let's go ahead and pick up. Floating watcher is going to be hard to run. Bulver's not going to work out too well if I don't stick with mech. So we'll go with rover now. It's not a bad 4-drop. Go ahead and play that. Let's play this. Grab this elemental. And then we're going to place the elemental on the far left. This is a card that we're probably going to keep for a while. The Divine Shield Wind Fury. But since I have this Major Domo Executus, I can go ahead and buff that each turn that it stays here. If, of course, I can keep finding elementals. Wow, our board is looking really strong right now. What's crazy is, like, people will get Yogg and try to force a composition in terms of tribes, but you don't have to do that. You can literally just take what Yogg gives you and just play the numbers. And that's what we're doing right now. And look how much damage we did. 21 damage! That's so much damage, team. Alright, we're going to tech here, and we're going to be looking for elementals. So we can play the Major Domo, and there it is. Let's go ahead and grab this guy.
It's not the strongest, but it'll fight hard.
So now I'm looking at this, and I'm trying to think of what keeps me in the game the longest. This 2/3 isn't really pumping out too much value right now. It's a 1-star card, and it's only giving us 1 attack randomly, which I don't care about. This card, this card, this card, this card, and probably this card. These are probably the only 2 cards I want to try to keep late game, and I might even get rid of the Micro Machine if I get the correct options. So we're going to go ahead and get rid of this Micro Mummy. Later, player. We're going to go for a roll. Find an Elemental and a Major Domo. Great. We play this Elemental, and that'll give us a 1/1 here. Yep. Want to make sure the positioning is correct here. I'm cool with this. He has B, so Cave Hider will be an issue. If anything, I might want to move this to the far right. Hopefully this one dies first. Every time this procs, this should actually spawn a security rover. Totally intended to do that, by the way. Okay, let's see how it goes. We get the first attack because we have 7 cards on the board. Boom. Boom. Great. Nice. Dude, this Yogg run has been perfect. Oh my god. Look at the security rover. It's gonna spawn so many security rovers. That's amazing. 1 and then another proc. great. I think I wound up killing more minions than I wanted to, but we'll take it. Heck yeah. That's super sweet. Okay, let's grab this, grab that. We want to tech up, but we'll probably do it next turn because it's a little bit too spendy at the moment. If we can find another elemental, we're happy. There it is. Happy boys. Let's go ahead and sell this 2-3.
You down a minion and
Play this guy on the field, and now we gotta start funneling through and getting rid of the characters that we don't want. So let's go ahead. We'll throw this here. 5-4 can go. Rover's doing fine for now. We'll play that. It'll spawn one more elemental. We will then sell this. Grab our party elemental. And we can start feeding buffs onto hopefully this one as much as we can. So every time I play an elemental, the party elemental will play a 1-1. And so the only ones that are available here are this one. And I don't think it buffs itself. So it'll either buff this one or it'll buff this one when I play it. Let's go ahead and get rid of this rover for now. Maybe? I'm thinking. Against demons. Yeah, let's go ahead and get rid of this 4-8 taunt. It was fun for a little bit, but let's play the rover. If he has Soul Juggler, this could get some extra procs. Find another elemental and we call it a day. Cool. And this should buff
gunning for you. Watch out.
our Wind Fury more. Beautiful. A nice juicy Wind Fury. Sitting at 18-14. The cool thing about this card is that if I can find 3 of them, it gets Mega Wind Fury. It'll attack 4 times. So I'm keeping an eye out for that. But it's a heavily contested card, so there's a good chance we won't find it. If we attack the left one first, we're fine. Good. We tied even. I do find myself not playing the puzzle box as much as I want in the late game. But that's okay. Not everything has to be amazing, right? If we wanted to, we could start buffing a Cave Hydra, and I'm actually thinking about it. I might do it. Am I crazy enough? I think I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. Alright, let's go ahead and sell. Let's go buy this Cave Hydra. Okay. We will then sell this guy and roll. See if we find anything useful. Oh, yes. 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 Okay. Goodbye, Microbot. You were wonderful for a little bit, but it's time for me to commit. Let's get this guy on the field. Get this guy on the field. Sell this one as well. Let's just tap to see if we get lucky on this one. If not, we'll play whatever. Okay. I could have played that better. That's okay, though. Play that. Cave Hydra here. We now have 3 cards that should, in theory, destroy. I want my Cave Hydra to be buffed. The only unfortunate part here is that elementals usually have 1 big tough minion, and that means my Cave Hydra is not going to do anything about it. But I think I'm going to take the loss here, potentially. Just so I can get... Oh, oh, I didn't freeze that! Oh, make sure you freeze. I was trying to explain my thought process. No! That sucks. Oh, well. I wanted to make sure this Cave Hydra gets buffed. That's basically what it boils down to. And it seems like the buff was enough. Great. Coolio. We should try getting up to 5 and 6. We need some more important elementals in the field. Oh! They offered me another one! Thank you. Thank you, Hearthstone. They knew I was doing a tutorial. They took care of me. Thank you. I appreciate you. Okay, so... I didn't play an elemental here. Do I want to try this one out? That'll be a 1-1-1. That's a 2-2 buff. That'll make that a 10-12. And then I can also get the Wind Fury on the field. The only problem with that is that I can't play extra elementals because I have multiple upgrades. I could try this one out later on. I'm going to hold on to this, I think. That way we can go for a big play next turn. We have 36 health. We don't have to be greedy here. We don't have to force anything. We can take a couple hits. He has mechs. The most mechs can do on a good day is maybe do like 20, 25 damage. But that would require some really good hits. Knowing that I'm not buffing anything, I'm going to go ahead and move this over here so it has a higher chance of getting 2 hits in and getting 2 big kills. But we'll move the Cave Hydra back next turn. I can spread these out too, just in case he has any cleaves. Okay, cool. So far, a pretty good game for Yogg.
Gunning for you. Watch out.
If I can just nail this transition to elementals, we might have it in the bag. Although we are facing Ragnaros, he's really strong. Good hit, good hit. Another good hit. He has an Imp Mama already. That's scary. So what Ragnaros does is after he kills 25 minions, he starts to buff the farthest left and the farthest right minion 3/3 every turn. And he's trying to buff an Imp Mama, which will get pretty massive if the time allots for it. So I'm hoping I can get bigger than he can before that happens. Alright, we're just looking for any elementals possible, which right now the video game is saying no to. Video game? Okay. Alright, video game, I trust you now. We have 3 to play here. Let's go ahead and pick up this one. Sell this guy. Play elemental. Grab this guy. Play elemental. Oh, it gave me a triple. That's really nice, but I didn't get my extra proc in. Unfork. Ooh, don't mind if I do. Poison popped, and that also counts as an elemental. Pretty good turn, team. That's a pretty good turn. Okay. How do I want to do this? What do I want to buff? Honestly, I think I might phase out this Cave Hydra now. Suddenly I have this Mega Wind Fury. Facing off against beasts. Let's go ahead and spread out this as much as we can. Ugh, I hate this back setup. So now we're gonna get a Mega Wind Fury on this. It's gonna be pretty juicy. It'll attack 4 turns. And I think I'm just gonna go ahead and keep buffing it since we have a Mega Wind Fury now. My god, the value. It is unfortunate that it hit that rat pack. You hate to see that. Alright, we're gonna beat this guy. Oh my god, and we get lucky and it hits our poison. He's dead, right? Oh yeah. For sure. Good stuff, team. Alright, we're gonna commit to the Wind Fury. Cave Hydra's nice, but the Wind Fury is nicer. And there's no one playing Murlocs, right? Because there's no Murlocs in this game. Oh, there is. Just no one picked it. So I don't have to worry about poison. There is a 1/1 poison you can pick up. But that would require some decent luck from my opponent. And you gotta bank on your opponent getting the same luck that you get. There's a Cave Hydra, but we're gonna pass on that. Another Wind Fury, huh? Alright, let's start playing these elementals. Grab this guy.
That's what I would have picked.
So each elemental that I'm playing here, I'm getting double the buff from on these guys. Demons should be killable for me, so it looks like I'm gonna play against Ragnaros in the end game here. Sometimes that's just how it be. Alright. Maybe I do want to try and get a Cave Hydra in, because this guy's running mech. You know what? I'm gonna buff a Cave Hydra once. I want to have 2 big cards. I'm gonna play this into Ragnaros, but I want to have a massive cleave available because he's playing mechs. Nice. Juicy hit. Got the Soul Juggler too. That was a poor setup by him. I think as long as I go first, I shouldn't be losing. Although that was really close. If he had positioned better, he could have won. Is Ragnaros at 6 yet? He's still at 5. He has been hitting 18 to 25 damage. Ragnaros is freaking easy mode, man.
Nice work.
Highly recommend playing the Ragnaros. Alright, at this point, I have to play for buffs. I cannot afford to try to get to 6. I need to get as big as possible so I can have a chance to beat this guy. So wish me luck, team. Here we go. We're going to phase out this guy here. Play this for free refreshes. Grab this one. Play it. Okay, not a bad roll. Gotta be careful when you're playing elementals. It actually starts to lag the game. Roll again. Elemental's nice, but I'd rather have 2 available to me. Okay. He's playing mechs. Do I want to bet the Cave Hydra or the Wind Fury? 3 mechs. He did 21 damage. I think the Cave Hydra is the better play, team. It's actually kind of weird to have my poison all the way over here. Okay, I'm gonna go with the Cave Hydra. And just believe in the cleave. Believe in the cleave! Like I believe in Yogg. Hell yeah, big buffs. What's he got here? Oh my god, he has so many divine shields. He has double Cave Hydra too? Oh my god, this Ragnaros is gaming out of his mind. Oh my god. This guy, he had insane RNG. Oh my god. Wow. I wish I could emote. Does he kill me? 3 HP. I don't know how to beat this. Honestly.
Any defeat that
Whew.
doesn't destroy you makes you stronger.
That was a thing. I gotta think. How do I beat that, team? I think I have to find an upgrade. Ooh, that'll help out, actually. Getting Divine Shield Ton on there for 2 poisons. Ooh. 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 Okay, we're making plays. We're not out of this yet. Not out yet. Close, but not out yet. Oh. Okay. Big buffs across the board. All right. So we have taunt here now. I think what I'm gonna do is play the Mega Wind Fury. Although no, I think I need the cleave. I need to get double cleaves here. And I need these 2 to do really well. He had 2 cleaves as well. I'll have this get cleaned up, which I don't care about that. I'll have 2 poisons, so it's hopefully 2 cards unless he gets a Divine Shield on it. I don't know, man. We'll see what happens. Here we go. Moment of truth. He mixed in a poison. He knows that I have a deadly comp if I can get lucky. Darn. Divine Shield too strong. Here goes the Mega Wind Fury. Nice hits. Oh, it hit the poison. No! Okay. I can still do this if I can get a nice cleave. Oh, this Imp Mama was such a good pickup for him. That's it. That's the game. Good job, Ragnaros. Well played, dude. GG. All right, guys. That's Yogg. I hope you enjoyed. We're going to get 2nd place. I'll see you guys next time for more Hearthstone. See you later.